Hello guys, I'm back and I am flickering, it looks like. Whatever. Basically, I'm just here to show you what the process is for editing editing my Liza P Let's Play videos. Um, I'm gonna finish up the last 3 or 4 thumbnails and then I'm gonna attach it and then I'm gonna start with descriptions and everything. Um, It should be pretty simple. My workflow, I'll just go over my workflow in general. It's very easy. But let me explain what I'm doing now. I'm just opening in GIMP. It's just a free um, video editor. I'm sorry, picture editor, similar to Photoshop. Right now, basically what I'm doing is I'm just taking the text here and I'm editing it to match um, whatever episode I'm on. So I'm on episode 40, so I make the number 40, and then I'd go to filters, drop shadow, and then regular. Well, I made a preset, but basically these are the settings to make this clean looking outline. Hit OK, and then export as, put the number, and then export. And then I think I only have one more, so I'm just going to do the process again. Edit, 41. Filters, light shadow, drop shadow. Okay, and then just export it again. And then 41. That's basically it for the thumbnails. Now I will close out of this. I don't need this anymore. We can discard changes. It's not a big deal. Now I need to go to my YouTube channel. I'll try not to show everybody my mail. I hope all my videos uploaded. I might have cut them off before I finished. Oh, they did not finish. Okay, well this will be good to show that you can finish the uploads if you cancel them prior. So like 2 of them, maybe 3 of them got uploaded prior to me logging off earlier today. I think I just reset my computer or something, but let me re-upload these. It's pretty simple. Go to upload video, select files, and then here's the videos that in my finished recordings folder. I need to do episode 41, 40, 39. Okay, so 38 is done. 35 and 34 are done. Oops. Alright, so, okay. So only 3 that are done are 35, 34, and 38. 35, 34, and 38. Okay, so basically what I'll do is I'll just Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, my friend Emil said that I should upload my workflow. Maybe that would be helpful for people. See, there we go. So now it's continuing with the upload for these documents. To actually initiate it, you have to open it up. So yeah, anyways, so those are resumed. But now I have to, well, here I'll make a checklist. So today I want to finish making thumbnails. Then I'm going to add thumbnail thumbnails to videos. I want to finish uploading. And then I'm going to, after they're done uploading, I'm going to check for HDR on the ones that are uploaded. And I'll show you what that means later. And then also in this video, I want to show HDR workflow. I just want to do it from scratch, just so you guys have an easier time. And yeah, it should be pretty easy. If I can think of anything, I'll put it on here. So I've already finished making the thumbnails, so I'll just put done. And then now I need to add them to the videos. Now there's a bunch of them, and let me finish. I'm going to start with the ones that I'm uploading right now. I'll just start with this one, episode 30. I do want to reuse details from the first one. Don't want to use the title. Yes, yes. Yes, I want to use the description. Yes, I want to use the playlist. Yes, I want to use the category. Okay, and then I do want to upload a thumbnail. This is for episode 30. So I want to go to my pictures and then Liza P thumbnail, and I want 30. Oh. Okay, so I just learned that all thumbnails need to be smaller than 2 megabytes. Holy cow. I have like literally 41 that are 3.52 megabytes. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to figure out how to compress these. All right. I've decided to resume recording, doing a very brainless, mindless session of opening 30 files. As you can see at the top here, they just finished opening. I just opened all of them. Here's my solution. I've looked through a couple different scenarios. One of the easiest method is just to right click it to compress from 3.3 megabytes to 1 or to lower. Here, I'll take a fresh one. Is to send to mail recipient, and you can compress here, but as you can see, the file sizes are really low. So this is a lossy compression. I don't really want to lose any data. This is just too much. What we're targeting here is the 1.1 megabytes. This one, 1.2. This is still lossless. It's just compressed versus these uncompressed. So anyways, what I did to get this one, number 1 to the 1.2 is I basically just in my video editor, I did the same thing I did normally. Oh, that's 1. I need 2. So how I normally compressed it was export as, and then yeah, and then replace. I didn't replace it normally, but I moved this to 0, and that's why. But that's why it was so big. But I don't need to do that, so I'm just going to go through and re-export them all at compression level 9, which is the highest level and also the default. With PNG, you're not losing any data when you compress it because PNG in and of itself is a lossless format, generally, at least when you're exporting through GIMP or anything, or Adobe, is what I read. I'm sure you can compress it, but anyways, this is still lossless is what I'm trying to say. So I just export. That replaced the number 2. So now in my number 2, it's 1.2 megabytes. It's perfect. I could go bigger, but as you can see, I'll open it up. It looks basically the same. I can actually probably compare. So on the left is compressed, on the right is uncompressed. As you can see, it's pretty much it's exactly the same. All right, great. So I'm just gonna do all the rest of the pictures like that. I'm gonna keep you on, um, or maybe I can. I'm not sure. We're 10 minutes in. I'll stop recording. Or actually, I don't know. The reason I'm doing this is because my friend Emil told me that it was a good idea to record this. So I guess I'll just keep you on um, while I edit all of them. This is really a mindless task. I could learn all these commands. All right, here we go. Control Shift E. Control Shift E. Maybe does Enter work? Enter does work. All right, Control Shift E. Enter. Yep, it already exists. Enter again. I can tab down. Export. Okay. Or I can just have this hover here and just click it. So, and then I do Control W. Control Shift E. Enter, enter, export. Control W to close out of the tab. Oh, this is gonna be easy. All right, Control Shift E, enter, enter, click, Control W, 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 Control Shift E, enter, enter, click. I gotta make sure not to press Control W twice or I'll screw up my workflow. Control W, Control Shift E, enter, enter, export. Control W, Control Shift E, enter, enter. Like I said, this is super mindless. Like all thumbnail editing, because like I said, I furnished through Fiverr. Like I had an artist draw this for me. I'm not this talented. So this is all just supplemental editing that I need to do. Did I do it for 14 yet? I did. All right. Okay. Control W. Shift E. Enter. Enter. Click. Control W. Shift E. Enter. Enter. Shift E. Enter. Enter. Control W, Control Shift E, enter, enter. Control W, Control Shift E, enter, enter. Oh, see, okay, I messed up there. You see how I accidentally typed the apostrophe? Oop. I broke. Here we go. No, it's still here. Cancel. This needs to say 19. Yep, yep. And export. Control W. Control Shift E. Enter, enter. Export. Control W. Control Shift E. Enter, enter. Export. Control W. Control Shift E. Enter, enter. Export. Control W. Control Shift E. Enter, export, Control W, Control Shift E, enter, enter, export, Control W, Control Shift E, enter, enter, export, Control W, Control Shift E, enter, enter, export, E, enter, enter, export, and E, enter, enter, export, W, E, enter, enter, export, W, E, enter, enter, export. W, E, enter, enter, export, Control W. Oh, on this one, looks like I forgot the, I forgot the drop shadow. Oh, it's not working. I can't place it. Did I forget any others? No. Okay, so I have to fix number 32, it seems like. I'm just gonna come back to it. Discard changes. Control Shift E, enter, export, Control Shift. Oh. All right, well, I just pressed Control Shift W on accident. That's not good. Let me just fix number 32 now that I'm thinking about it. Edit 32, reposition, filters, light, shadow, drop, shadow, regular black outline, file, export, 32, oh, 32, export, replace, export. All right, cool beans. So now I just need to reopen file, open. Oop. Open. Yeah, we get to watch the fun program. Sure. Okay, so Control Shift E, enter, enter, export. Control W, Control Shift, enter, enter, export. W, E, enter, enter, W, E, enter, export. W, E, enter, export. W, E, enter, export. W, E, enter, export. Control W, exit out of the program. Okay, so now all of these should be very small. 48.7 megabytes. Okay, so back to where I was. Let me just make sure I have enough storage to continue. I do. Okay, let me just make sure. So back to my thing. So I wanted to do episode 30. 30 open. There we go. That looks pretty good actually. Okay, great. Let me just next. Oh wait, here we go. No, it's not made for kids. Yep. Private. So I'm doing private until they flip as HDR. Yeah. I wonder if I can batch edit here. Playlists. They should all be added to the playlist. 34 in the playlist. Okay, so I'm missing a few. Let me see which ones I'm missing. Videos. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay. So we're missing. Oh, that's because I haven't finished. I know why. Okay. So videos. So these just haven't finished. I haven't added the. Yeah, they're just drafts. Can I batch edit? I don't know how to do this, but I'm gonna try. Edit. Here, okay. Add to playlist. What does it be? Let's play. Okay, add them all. I don't know what I'm doing. 42. Do I have? Am I on episode 42? No, I'm not. Did one of them get duplicated? Oh, one of them did get duplicated because I'm okay. Yeah, so that's a good explanation. So one of them is going to get duplicated here. It's also not even showing all of them. Let me just go find it. So this one, episode 30. Yeah. Okay. So let me explain the HDR bit. Since if you're watching this video and haven't watched my whole series, my goal with this has been to basically upload. I want to test my hardware, and I also like playing games. So I wanted to upload a Let's Play. I chose Liza P as a game, and the game plays at HDR. And I have a 7900 XTX, so it should be able to play the game, and it does at very good frame rates. And I should also be able to record that and upload in 4K 60 HDR. And so basically this whole playthrough, I've been struggling. I'm struggling. I struggled a ton on just how to upload HDR video, and I figured it out. And I'll show you that in just a few seconds. But once you get it right, once you get the file to be HDR properly, it takes a minute for YouTube to be able to recognize that it is HDR, and it's literally a black box. Like as you can see, like this one's all like like normally it's nice. It gives you a processing up to 4K, 3 hours left. Like gives you a real easy, real simple. This one's already 4K. It's already done. And this one's done because it's 10 minutes long. But as you can see, even if I open it up, and I just uploaded this today, even if I open it up, it's still 4K. It's not listed as HDR. So it typically takes about like less than 10 days. Within a 10-day window, this is really short, so it's sometimes less than that. This could probably take a day or two. But these long ones, these hour-long ones, typically take with less than 10 days to when they are flagged as HDR. And when they're flagged as HDR, then you can just, anyone can open it if they're on an HDR compatible screen and it shows HDR on the thing. And this HDR has really been the point of my my playthrough here and my recordings, because I really want to preserve the fidelity as much as I can of the gameplay. So 4K 60 is what I've been doing. And honestly, no one else is doing this for games unless they're recording on like a PS5 or something. Then it's the only other HDR competitor that I have. Regardless, I'm the only one doing it on a computer, or at least I was many, many months ago when I first started this project. Anyways, let me show you how to get it to properly um, work. I'm going to use some footage that I have taken here as an example. The solution here that I found was FastFlix. Now this program is fantastic. It does everything I needed to do as far as editing videos. I'm not using Davinci Resolve because I'd have to buy the $200 Pro version or whatever Studio version is to get the HDR output in 4K 60. And I'm not using Adobe Premiere because the bitrate was too low. It wouldn't preserve the fidelity, like the high qualityness, if that makes sense. So I'm using FastFlix, and what this basically does, it uses FFmpeg, which is basically the command line. It's the core of all, like most video editing softwares. So just to go over my settings for OBS, because I guess that's important too. I record in CQP 18 preset speed. If I lower, and I started at 14, and you'll see in the early videos if you watch them that it just gets real stuck. It overloads, and even occasionally I saw it when I first started recording. It overloaded when I came back a few days ago on 18. I really don't know why. You could probably get a dedicated capture card to solve this problem. I'm using my 7900 XTX, and it works. I just have to keep the settings at 18, which I personally view as low, like low bitrate. But I have a very large drive, like just SSD as a storage drive. So my level of what a normal video size should be is not normal at all. So like for example, this is an hour-long video. I think, let me see. It's an hour-long video, and its size is 131 gigabytes. When I first started recording, the sizes were like 3 or 4 times that at least. They were like massive, massive. It'd be like 700 gigabytes for 1 hour long video, or maybe 400. No, it's definitely 400, not 700. Anyways, since raising the CQP to 18, it has helped me save space in recording. And honestly, there's so many things, like anything below like 21 is basically visually lossless anyways, I think, if I remember correctly. So if you have a smaller drive, it's totally fine to go higher on this level. I just choose 18 because I have the capacity to, and I want to preserve the data as best I can. Yep, that's pretty much it. And as you can see, OBS uses FFmpeg. That's how it works. But anyways, that's my recordings. I'm just doing a simple scene. This is my first time using this, so I'm sure I've overlooked some key setting. But regardless, once the video finishes, it records into, or I upload it, or I open it to FastFlix. I'm just gonna pick one that I've already done because I don't have any. Actually, I have a test video, I guess. So this is a video that is 1 minute long. It's 5 gigabytes. This is back when I was recording on 14, I'm pretty sure. CQP. Anyways, this is my test video. I open it up. There you go. It's open. Basically, I've set this use this profile, and here's the settings that I'm using. I'm using CQP 17. I guess I could be using 18. I don't think it really matters. This basically keeps the size of the document the same size, or the size of the output the same size. And then most importantly, you want the color format to be set to. This should save. I don't know why this didn't save. Huh. All right, whatever. I think I memorized it. So you're going to use BT 2020 and for the color primary, and then you're going to use SMPTE 2084 as a color transfer space, and then you're going to use BT 2020 NCL. Non-constant luminance is what that stands for. This is just the HDR color primary, and then I'm not super sure what this is. Regardless, this is what you would need to use to get YouTube to recognize it as HDR. Yeah, that's basically it. So basically, those are the only settings you need to do. None of these other things work. As you can see here, there's an HDR to SDR tone map. Now, this is just basically when somebody views your HDR video on a non-HDR screen, YouTube has to think of a color space and like basically a filter. A LUT is what it's called. A light something lookup table. Well, that's what it is, lookup table for the color space and stuff like that. So as you can see, this is really gray washed out because this is HDR content not showing on HDR. This square right here is not HDR, and you see it's really gray. So when you apply one of these SDR tone maps, then it makes it's like fake. It fakes the HDR. Anyways, I can set my own. I don't know. I've not tested any of these. I don't know what would be good or not. I've just left it on the default. Now, when you download this program, it does not come with, if you're using an AMD encoder, such as a 7900 XTX, it will not come with VCEE NCC. That's an add-on I installed, and it's super simple to install. It comes with HEVC, AV1, AV1, blah, blah, blah. The problem with these is that none of them use the hardware encoding. They all used my CPU to encode, and it was rough. Like my CPU is a 3600 Ryzen. It's terrible. It's not terrible. It gets the job done, but it's not like performance, and it's not going to crunch through these as fast as my graphics card can. So anyways, to add in the VCE and C, you would want to just download whatever one you want to use and put it into these folders. If you're using NVIDIA driver graphics card, you're going to want to use the NVE instead of the VCEE. It's the same thing. But basically, once you download it, this is what it's called, AVUtil VCE and C. I prefer Regaias because I was looking through guides and this is what I found that worked. Oops, I actually just screwed it up. Okay, good thing I know how to do it. I think it was X files, VCE, X86. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered that. Anyways, so you then open it there. Yeah, I'm not going to save that just in case I messed it up. I got a hair in my mouth. Let me just double check that's what it was. Yep, X files, x86. Yeah, okay, I did that right. Anyways, that's all you have to do, and then once you put that in there, it'll pop up these Regaia as options. And then I just saved the settings I want. Once you're done with that, then you can. These are the actual settings. This is cool if you're a nerd. This is the actual settings in FFmpeg. So FFmpeg is running, doing all the hard work. Fastflix is just a tool that uses FFmpeg. Because if I were to copy this, go to my command line and enter in these commands, wherever my FFmpeg is installed, then it would run FFmpeg and do the exact same thing Fastflix is doing. So if you don't have Fastflix, it's okay. You can do everything it's doing with FFmpeg. You just have to do a lot more work. There's no GUI. Uh, it's all command line, which is fine. I personally could not get that to work very well. So here's what I'm doing instead. Once I'm happy with the settings, and keep in mind, I'm just outputting it to this to force it to have the HDR in it. So to force the color primaries, force the SMPTE, and whatever. Yeah. So anyways, so I add it to queue. And then once I'm happy with it, I can do convert. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm pretty sure that uses the video encoding part of my GPU, which, fun fact, I'm also using right now to record on OBS, I believe. Let me just double check that. Yeah, OBS is not using any of my system CPU because it's all going through my GPU, which is good. That's exactly what I want. But I'm not gonna hit convert right now because that's gonna blow up my my poor thing. Actually, I'll try it for a second. I like being risky. Let me see here. Oh. Oh, did I mess it up? Let me see here. Looks like I chose the wrong one for color matrix. So when in doubt, say it's been 3 years since I've done this, I would just go to YouTube's white paper. And in YouTube's white paper, it would show me what they want it to be. So yeah, okay, Rec 2020 in CL is what they want. Let me see, why did this not work? Yep, hardware decoding. Yep. All right, let me pause the OBS recording to see if it's because I'm recording in that. It seems kind of odd. Invalid value BT for color matrix. Option value should be one of the below. The only one that could be an option here is the BT 2020 NC. Give me one moment. Let me pause the OBS recording, see if it works. Okay, so I'm back. It looks like the error message was exactly correct. I pulled up some videos that I've done in the past. I only have a few left on the computer, but basically I'm viewing them in Media Info, which is just another free program. All these are free programs that will show me the data on each video. So what I use this to look up here is what the matrix coefficient was that I set, and it looks like I set BT 2020 NC. So in my infinite wisdom, my brain power selected NC instead of NCL during this tutorial, so I apologize for misleading you guys there. It does seem like when I open up all of my previous files, so like here's one that's old, it looks like I was using BT 2020 as well. So it looks like I just had a brain fart there, and I need to select that as my setting. So I'll just do that again. Quality 17, BT 2020, some PTE 2084, and then NC is what I'm looking for. BT 2020 NC. I don't know why. I guess I was just looking at this and remembering that it says non-constant luminance, but I can't do that, so whatever. Because BT and Rec 2020 are the same thing. But anyways, whatever. This is what's been working for me. So I'm going to leave it like that. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to add to queue, and then I'm going to convert. I'm going to try it while I'm recording, see what it does. Oh, okay, it's got like 25% less speed. Usually this is like 144 FPS. But regardless, this is going to keep recording. It looks like my buffer's not overloading in my OBS, which is good. Anywho, this will be almost done. And then once I upload this, then it will, I guess I'll just show you the whole process since that's what I'm supposed to be doing. All done. So now I have this nice new video. Blah, 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 blah. Right here. This is the new video. The size is 3.86. The original is 5.34 because this was recorded in CQP 14 versus normally if it was recorded in 17 or 18, then it would have been basically the same size. Now this is my new video. I would take this. I'm essentially doing 8K because OBS, which is what I'm recording through, doesn't. And what I would do is I would rename this to Lies of P. Let's play episode 1 or something like that. And then I'd save it. I'm going to delete it for now because I don't need it. I'd save it, I'd upload it, and then as it's uploading, I would just, since it's still a draft, I would go in and then I'd select private. Is this already done? This is already done. Yeah, so no, it's not made for kids. Reuse details. And I click on episode 1, not the title. Yep, reuse, and then upload thumbnail. I need 41. Next. Then private. I'm doing private, like I said, to keep it private until it goes HDR, then I'll make it public. Okay, and see now that's switched to pending. So I just have to do that same thing for the rest of these, and then I'll be good. So let me just do that really quickly. Episode 40. If I'm smart, I'll watch the videos and I'll update the descriptions to be what I actually do in there. But I don't know how much I care. Uh-oh, what happened? 36. Okay, I'll just upload the thumbnail then. Let's 35. No, not made for kids. One other thing that I didn't show in my, well, just now is I used a program called Avid eMonks. Now, when I first started recording, I was running into the issue where I'd upload a file size that was larger than 256 gigabytes to YouTube, and they don't allow that. So what I ended up finding was this program called Avid eMonks, and what this does is you can open up any program. Let's just take that input that I was using earlier. And in here, you can do simple things. Basically, this is like a very boiled down video editor. Now, the reason I like it because it has this copy functionality and doesn't remove or change or compress the images. So it's all MKV. So we'll just keep it MKV. And say this was too long. So I would upload like a 2-hour video or I'd have like a 4-hour video, and then I'd have to split it up into 1-hour chunks. So I would basically come in here and I would go to the beginning. I'd start the time bookmark, whatever it is. I go an hour in. This is actually 12 seconds in. So we'll go 15 seconds. Just put in 15 seconds. Maybe. All right, 15 seconds. And then I would crop out or end marker. And then all I would need to do is, it's probably better if I ended at a black frame, frame. So let me go to the next. What did I do? I don't normally do this. I just thought this would be smarter. I regret doing this. Let me cancel. So anyways, we'll just keep it at 15. And then once I'm done with that, I will go here and I'll do save. Or is it save? I have to remember it. I'm sorry. Let me see if that was right. 15 seconds. Okay, yeah, so that's how I did it. And that basically clipped out the first 15 seconds. That's how I chopped it up without losing any data. Because when I put it, if I were to put it into Resolve or Davinci or whatever, then it would basically compress it as well. And if I went to media info, it wouldn't be bitrate 399 megabits per second. It'd be like 30. Now, I've been told and I've realized that this bitrate does not really matter. Really doesn't, because YouTube, as you can tell here, is going to replay it. YouTube is going to replay it at. All right. Let's get this bread. What is this? 16K kilobits per second. Oh no, it's just this bottom one. 32 kilobits, 40. I'm looking at how quickly it's downloading. So this is just my connection speed. And I'm decaying. Am I dead? So it's really. Um, I'm so dead. I'm dead. I'm literally dead. It's extremely small, is what I'm trying to say. No way. Like, let me pull up Task Manager to see what my. Oh well, this is not going to be a good reference because I'm uploading right now. This sort of says it. Anyways, my point is, YouTube's never going to output 399 megabits per second. Never. But I figured if I uploaded it in that, YouTube may keep an original copy, which would allow me to, in many years, go down and like maybe retrieve it, or if they update their HDR 4K 60 policies and want to output higher for rates, they can. They're more than welcome to, and they have the data to do it. It's not on me for uploading lower quality data. Anyways, but what they're probably doing is they're just taking it and immediately down converting it to like a reasonable standard, like 100 or 30 or something. Who knows? For now, I'll finish out what I was doing. Chippy chippy choppa choppa. Oh. Oh no, I got a copyright strike. Oh, wait, no I didn't. Oh, that scared me for a second. 34. Yep. This is what it does. Video processing is taking longer than expected. It's very normal. Oh, it did find copyright. That's what I thought. Okay. Oh no! That song was recognized as copyright. Oh, it's only blocked in Russia. Why is that blocked in Russia? I'm not gonna trim out. I'm not gonna replace it. I'm just gonna leave it. It's vital to my videos enjoyment. Because those times I was playing music earlier. Oh wait, I need to not do it. I need to not do it again. Oh, if this gets blocked in more countries besides Russia, then I will. I'll change it. But I don't care. Okay, next. Private. Save. Okay, so I'm just going to do that for the rest of these, all the way down to episode 1. No, this is episode 30. I'm going to replace this actually. Let me see. Because this is the one that's not playing in HDR. Yeah, so this I uploaded this 3 weeks ago and it still hasn't flipped. So I'm going to delete it? Question mark. Hmm. What should I do? I'll leave it for now. Let me just update it as if it was normal. Okay. Oh, there's two episodes. Oh, that's the one I'm uploading. Okay, okay. I'll leave this one unthumbnailed so it's easier for me to recognize. Okay. Upload thumbnail. 29. Can I speed edit thumbnail? I don't think I can. Whatever. Huh? One-time verification needed. To create more custom thumbnails daily and to gain access to other advanced YouTube features, complete a brief verification. This extra step helps us limit spammers and maintain a safer community for everyone. Okay. I have to create a video? What? I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to use a phone or make a video? Let's try video. Open it on my phone. Probably too dark. Let me switch this to a white screen. There we go. It's bright enough. Alright, let me look for that email. I haven't gotten it yet. Okay, well, lesson learned. You need to verify in order to edit your thumbnails, apparently. I'm sad that song got copyrighted. Chippy Chippy Choppa Choppa has not haven't yet though, it seems like. Come on, Gmail. The problem with iPhone, like Mail, is that it updates like it takes like 10 minutes. Like it's like the default refresh time. Like it'd actually be faster for me to open the Google Chrome app, which I hardly use. Go to Gmail. Oh, no, it's not even here. Maybe I should just scan QR code. Yeah, let me scan QR code. All right. Yep, sign in. All right. Verify you're a real person and haven't been suspended for violating YouTube's policies if you're old enough to use certain Google services and pre-verification services. Okay, Google will use this video to create a face model that will allow... Okay, they're making a model of my face. That's crazy. I guess that's good. Your video may be processed outside of your country and may be subject to manual review in accordance with Google security policies. Your video and related data, including any face model data created, will be securely stored in your Google account. Your video verification will automatically be deleted from your Google account within 2 years. It's usually deleted within a few months or after 1 year if you haven't used advanced features. You can delete your video, including the face model, anytime in your account. If you delete your video before you establish your YouTube channel history, you won't be able to use advanced features to regain access. You have to build your YouTube channel history or complete ID or video verification again. If you're suspended from YouTube for violating our policies, we may save your video and facial model data for a period of time so we can enforce our policies. Yes, Google, you can have my face. All right, so let me go to a white screen. All right. What's the camera angle looking like? Let me make this bigger so you guys get a better view of me fumbling around. All right. Hold your phone at eye level. Use lighting that isn't too dim or too bright. Oops, it's not too dim. Definitely not too dim. Make sure your eyes, nose, and mouth are visible. Okay. My hair. Oh, they're gonna model my mustache. I don't need to speak or dress up. Check that there are no images of faces in your background. All right, this is fine. Okay, cool. I did it. Well, that's it for thumbnails for today. Great. I guess I will come back to that. What else do I have to do? Finish uploading, check for HDR, show HDR workflow. I've done that. Add thumbnails to videos, finish uploading the video. Okay. So, okay, I've done most of those things. I'll call it a day for here. It's a little too dark. I'll call it a day for here because it's an hour long. I'm thinking for the next video game I want to play, I think it's going to be this checks game because I'm trying to play HDR games because HDR is what I've learned to be good at. And I've recently discovered there was a checks quest that exists that is HDR with a fix. I just gotta use vid HDR or whatever. You can also do ray tracing. Oh, that's correct. So I'm gonna download this game. This will be the next game I play. I don't need to. I really don't need to choose this game. It just seems like fun because this came in Chex Mix cereal, and they made a video game. So I'm very excited. It also was released in 1996 and 2008 on Windows. And I'm unbelievably excited. I don't know the lore or anything, so that's probably what I'm going to do. But yeah, this has been the tutorial for my workflow and editing processes. Thanks for watching and have a good rest of your day.